Welcome viewers to the Saturday, September 28th edition of 284 News. I am Jacka Wooding, bringing you our top stories from this week. Thank you so much for joining us. ORRETT Donald Kennedy from St. George's Secondary School has emerged as the top student of the 2024 Caribbean Examinations Council Caribbean Secondary Education Certificate CSEC examinations in the British Virgin Islands. Kennedy demonstrated academic excellence by sitting 11 subjects and securing an impressive 9 Grade 1 passes, earning him this year's top spot. Joining Kennedy in the top 3 achievers are Jaden Brittany Martin, also from the St. George's Secondary School, who sat for 10 subjects and earned 7 Grade 1 passes, and Gorcia Iona Johnson from the Claudia Cricky Educational Center, who completed 9 subjects and achieved 7 Grade 1 passes. In other news, the Virgin Islands healthcare sector is at the center of political debate as 6th District Representative Honorable Myron WALWYN has called for Health Minister Vincent O. Wheatley to resign. The request comes just weeks after Minister Wheatley asked BVI'S Chairman Ron Potter to step down. During his address in the House of Assembly on September 24th, WALWYN criticized the minister's handling of the situation, suggesting Wheatley's actions were inappropriate.
The situation in Virgin Gorda is an unfortunate one, and I want to extend my sincere condolences to the family that lost that gentleman. But, Madam Speaker, we have got to be truthful. Virgin Gorda has had issues with health care for a long time. But it's the same government, the National Democratic Party government, that built that facility. You went and you whispered in the people of Virgin Gorda ear, I could treat you better. Take with a girlfriend again, you know. And all you got to do now is put some equipment in there, get some staff in, and keep the place open, and you can't do that. Leave the poor girl come out of good house, because when you're in good house, bad house, they'll call you. The girl come out of good house, go on in bad house, can't get nothing to do now.
WALWYN's remarks went beyond the situation in Virgin Gorda as he criticized Wheatley's management of the health sector, especially in the sister islands.
You're the member for the 9th, and that's a point I want to bring to you. And I want to bring it very strongly. And Madam Speaker, I want to put it strongly. Because you have a member for a district who is also the Minister of Health. And the hospital is closed in Virgin Gorda, and you're the Minister of Health, and you ain't know, and you ain't do nothing about it? But who needs to get fired? If anybody should be fired, it should be the minister. Think about it. Think about it. And it is ironic that the minister now is calling for the head of the chairmanship of the board. But when the premier made his $20 million snafu, and I raised the matter and said he should resign, he was the first one that got up and said, resign for what? But now you want to kill Ron? You think Ron is a cashew without a nut? No. No. You can't do things that way. And then to go send a professional man a WhatsApp to tell him resign by WhatsApp? That is what the country is coming to.
WALWYN also highlighted several broader issues plaguing the healthcare system, including an insufficient number of nurses, outdated dialysis machines, and an overall lack of essential resources. Addressing the role and responsibilities of the BVI'S board, WALWYN noted that they have reportedly expressed their needs and concerns, but have not seen meaningful changes or support from the Ministry of Health.
The directors of the board have a fiduciary responsibility to the board. The responsibility is not to the minister, it is to the board to work in the best interest of the board. That is why it's important that you just can't arbitrarily dismiss a chairman or a deputy chairman or a member just because you want to cover yourself. We can't do that. We can't treat people like that. We can't damage people's reputation that way.
And viewers, with that, we take a quick word from our sponsors. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
He hit me. Will CG cover this?
Don't worry. Remember when I was in that competitive arm wrestling circuit? 3-time champion, baby! I did feel bad crushing all those arms and dreams. So I took them all out for ice cream, and then we got crushed. Anyway, CG handled my claims fast.
That explains the arm.
The best cover for the best value. CG Insurance. Good like that.
At Partners for Kids, your child's health and happiness are at the heart of everything we do. We've been the trusted medical home for children and adolescents up to 18 years old. And now, we are excited to welcome a new member to our family of healthcare professionals. Introducing Dr. Aisha Maxwell, our new family practitioner. Dr. Maxwell brings a wealth of experience and deep passion for pediatric and adult care, ready to join our team in providing first-rate health services to your family. At Partners for Kids, we believe in a collaborative approach to healthcare. With partners in physical therapy, occupational therapy, and clinical psychology, Partners for Kids, where caring is just the beginning. Visit us at Road Reef Plaza, Tortola, open Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Call us at 284-444-5437 or reach out at info@partnersforkids.com to learn more.
Just give me my service.
Yeah.
Just give me my service. Just give me my service.
Make the switch to CCT and get connected today. Unlimited talk, text, and data. Visit any CCT store or call us at 444-4444. CCT, Life Unlimited.
Attention Anegada residents! Attention Anegada residents! CCT is coming to you! That's right! CCT will be visiting Anegada every third Friday of the month. Need to pay your bill? Sign up for a new service? Or have a customer service concern? CCT has got you covered! No need to leave the island. CCT is here to make staying connected easier than ever. Mark your calendars for every third Friday starting this September and visit us for all your CCT service needs. For more information, call us at 444-4444 or follow us on any of our social media pages. See you soon, Anegada!
Well, am I covered?
Yeah, you're with CG. Remember when I was dabbling in knife-throwing bingo? Well, one night I won, but I also got a bullseye. No. In a beehive. I ran for hours. They caught me in the end, though. Anyway, I was covered, and I got to keep my trophy. Uh-oh.
Best medical cover for the price. CG Insurance. Good like that.
There are many ways to enjoy life, like so many ways to count on Popular.
Welcome back and thank you so much for staying with us. The British Virgin Islands has recorded more than 80 cases of dengue fever so far for 2024, with approximately 23% of those infected seeking medical attention. This update comes from the national epidemiologist, Ms. Harmony Bruley-Messiah. She noted that the territory experienced a spike in dengue cases starting in June, coinciding with the onset of the rainy season, which typically leads to an increase in mosquito breeding sites.
We have been having an outbreak amongst the LAC, that is the Latin American and Caribbean countries. So places like Barbados, Jamaica, Trinidad, St. Vincent, some other countries have all reported that they have been seeing increases in specifically dengue cases. BVI has been no different. We've actually been seeing slight increases from June until about the first week in September, and it has actually started to decline. To date, we had in total about 83 cases, and approximately about 23% had to seek hospitalization. With respect to our severe cases, luckily for us, those have been very, very few, under 5.
She emphasized that while the rise in cases is concerning, there have been no reported deaths related to dengue fever to date. She also confirmed at least 1 case of the chikungunya virus.
We have not had, fortunately enough, any dengue-specific mortality, thankfully. When it comes to the other mosquito-borne diseases like Zika and chikungunya, we have not reported any Zika cases, but we have had 1 report of chikungunya.
She also provided information on the symptoms associated with dengue fever.
Dengue fever actually has symptoms that are similar to influenza, flu, or COVID. So you will get things like the fever, specifically we get fever, headache, the rash, the muscle pain, the joint pain, sometimes the eye pain. Specific to the BVI, we have been seeing those symptoms, but the most prevalent symptoms we have been experiencing amongst our cases has been the fever, has been a very bad headache, the muscle and joint pains. For the severe cases, what they have been reporting, they've had blood in their vomit, weakness. We've actually had some that reported loss of consciousness. And usually for severe cases or severe symptoms, those usually tend to come on after like the fever as some of the more milder symptoms have abated.
In the fight against the spread of mosquito-borne illnesses, Chief Environmental Health Officer Lionel Michael reported that his department has been proactive in addressing mosquito breeding sites across various communities.
In the BVI, we want people to focus specifically on the Aedes aegypti mosquito. There are other mosquitoes that bite and other mosquitoes that are nuisance to people. And we are aware of those, and so we are dealing with those also. But specifically the Aedes aegypti mosquito, which is the vector that transmits dengue fever. And Harmony spoke about dengue fever and people infected and so on. Once you're infected by, once you have dengue fever, you have to protect yourself now. You have to wear long sleeves and long pants and screen your homes and use repellents and so on, because you don't want other mosquitoes any more mosquitoes to bite you. Because if other mosquitoes bite you, you now infect those other mosquitoes.
Health authorities are urging the public to take preventative measures, such as eliminating standing water around homes and using mosquito repellents to reduce the risk of infection. Meanwhile, as the British Virgin Islands grapples with increasingly frequent heat waves, residents find themselves caught in a paradox, relying on air conditioning for relief while inadvertently contributing to the climate crisis causing this heat. Recent temperatures in the territory have spiked to a heat index of 103 degrees Fahrenheit, marking the latest of a series of heat waves that have hit the islands in April, May, July, and August. The government has introduced the Solar Technology Energy Program, aiming to place solar panels on every roof at zero cost to homeowners. Premier Wheatley hopes this will have a significant impact.
What I would like to see all of us do is make a personal commitment to our own climate mitigation matters. And the minister recently announced his STEP program, Solar Technology Energy Program, which I believe would go a very long way of ensuring that we are able to stabilize our electricity bills by minimizing the need to import fossil fuel. This program would work by each member of the public setting up solar panels on their own house roofs, on their own house roofs, and they'll be able to pay back through their electricity bill. And I believe persons would see reduced electricity prices. I can't remember the amount of time they said that you would see reduced electricity prices. But I think, climate change is, as we said, it's not anything that we can control, but we can control our response to it. And part of what we can do to help ourselves is to switch to alternative energy and to focus on our own actions that we can control.
Despite these efforts, for right now, residents are left to navigate a market dominated by fossil fuels, facing the difficult choice between comfort and cost. Meanwhile, former Chief Executive Officer and General Manager of the BVI Electricity Corporation, Mr. Leroy Abraham, has been appointed as the Chief Executive Officer for GRENLEC in Grenada. His appointment was announced in an official press release from the organization, which stated that his appointment comes into effect on Tuesday, October 1st, 2024. Abraham brings a wealth of experience to the role, being a chartered engineer and member of the Institution of Engineering and Technology. And viewers, with that, we take a quick word from our sponsors. Stay with us, we'll be right back.
Attention Anegada residents! Attention Anegada residents! CCT is coming to you! That's right! CCT will be visiting Anegada every third Friday of the month. Need to pay your bill? Sign up for a new service? Or have a customer service concern? CCT has got you covered! No need to leave the island. CCT is here to make staying connected easier than ever. Mark your calendars for every third Friday starting this September and visit us for all your CCT service needs. For more information, call us at 444-4444 or follow us on any of our social media pages. See you soon, Anegada!
Just give me my service. Yeah. Just give me my service.
Just give me my service.
Make the switch to CCT and get connected today. Unlimited talk, text, and data. Visit any CCT store or call us at 444-4444. CCT, Life Unlimited.
At Higher BVI, we're not just about business. We're about empowering lives, and that is because we aspire to inspire. By choosing us, you're supporting a company that believes in equal opportunities, diversity, and community growth. Our mission goes beyond profit. It's about providing HR solutions, fostering talent, and leaving a positive impact. Join us in building a better future, a better BVI. Choose Higher BVI, where your support isn't just a transaction, it's a transformation. Together, we're changing lives in these beautiful Virgin Islands.
There are many ways to enjoy life, like so many ways to count on Popular.
Welcome back and thank you so much for staying with us. The BVI Barracudas swim team kicked off their 2024-2025 season with a phenomenal performance at the STSA 2024 season opener swim meet in St. Thomas, USVI on Saturday, September 21st, setting the tone for an exciting year ahead. More in this report.
With a record-breaking 31 top 3 finishes, the Barracudas made their presence felt, achieving 11 first place, 9 second place, and 11 third place finishes, marking one of the most successful starts in the team's history. A total of 16 swimmers ranging from the ages 6 to 15 represented the BVI Barracudas, including 4 new members in what turned out to be an impressive showcase of talent and determination. Out of the 54 swims completed by the team, 48 resulted in new personal bests, demonstrating the hard work and dedication these athletes have put into their training. 5 swimmers swimmers achieved new motivational times in their events, a fantastic indicator of their growth and potential. These swimmers included Lily Carey in the 11 to 12 age group, who achieved a B time in the 50-meter breaststroke, Evelyn Freeman in the 9 to 10 age group as she demonstrated outstanding performances with B times in the 50-meter backstroke and 50-meter freestyle, along with BB times in the 50-meter and 100-meter breaststrokes. Aaron Bisundat in the 9 to 10 age group, who secured B times in both the 50-meter backstroke and 100-meter freestyle, in addition to the BB times in the 50-meter freestyle and 50-meter breaststroke. Orla Turner in the 9 to 10, who achieved her first B times in her debut meet as a 9 to 10 swimmer in both the 50-meter and 100-meter breaststroke, and Skylar Steer in the 8 and under, who made her mark by achieving her first B time in the 10 and under age category in the 50-meter freestyle, a fantastic milestone for this young swimmer. The top performers of the meet included Skylar Steer in the girls and 8 under, who was a standout, securing 4 first place finishes with wins in the 50-meter freestyle, 100-meter freestyle, 25-meter breaststroke, and 25-meter butterfly. Evelyn Freeman in the girls 9 to 10 also delivered an exceptional performance, taking home first place in the 50-meter breaststroke, 100-meter breaststroke, and 50-meter backstroke, while securing second place in the 50-meter freestyle. William Virgil in the boys 8 and under made an impact with his victory in the 25-meter backstroke and 25-meter breaststroke, and earned 2 second place finishes in the 100-meter freestyle and 25-meter freestyle. Other notable top finishers included Aaron Bisundat in the boys 9 to 10, who placed first in the 50-meter breaststroke, second in both the 50-meter backstroke and 100-meter freestyle, and third in the 50-meter freestyle. Kyrick Matthew in the boys 11 and over took first in the 100-meter breaststroke and third in the 50-meter breaststroke, while Amori Roseanne Jones in the boys 11 and over claimed 2 second place finishes in the 50-meter and 100-meter breaststroke, along with a third place in the 50-meter freestyle. Newcomers Maxine Gutman and DiCaprio Donovan had excellent first meets, achieving respectable times in their respective events, showcasing their potential as valuable additions to the Barracudas squad. The team saw incredible time improvements with swimmers like Riley Hustings dropping a staggering 10.07 seconds in her 50-meter breaststroke and 8.35 seconds in her 50-meter freestyle, demonstrating the remarkable progress made by the swimmers. Head coach Rebecca Knuckles told 284 Media that she was extremely proud of all 16 swimmers who participated at the meet, making it a huge success for the BVI Barracudas swim team.
The 48 personal best times was phenomenal, and as their coach, seeing that continuous dropping of their times is exactly what I want to see. It lets me know that although we have difficulties in training conditions and locations, that what we are doing for the team in training is working. These times also led to more B and double B times. When one of these times is achieved, it gets them closer to those times that can help them qualify for more meets in the future. Every member of the team had an amazing performance and blew us all away. Our new swimmers competed well for their first meet, and I look forward to seeing what they can do in the meets to come. The 8 and under swimmers really had a standout performance in this meet, with 12 of the top 3 finishes coming from the 8 and under swimmers. Notably, Skylar Steer managed to achieve 4 first place finishes and achieve her first 10 and under B time in the 50-meter freestyle as an 8-year-old. Truly an amazing feat for her.
Rebecca also noted that coaches, officials, and parents in St. Thomas were impressed with the techniques that BVI swimmers displayed.
Some of which included comments on Evelyn's breaststroke, Riley's freestyle, and William, who performed a 5-meter plus underwater dolphin kick in streamline at the beginning of his 25-meter backstroke, which is a huge and valuable skill to have already as he moves up through the age groups in the years to come. In training, we do work really hard on technique, and it's great to see that the swimmers are able to maintain it during races and that they're being noticed for it. It's great to see that. One of the things that I say to the swimmers a lot during training is swim as fast as you can with good technique. And it really helps them to understand that technique is really important, but they can swim fast.
Reporting for 284 News, I am Kamal Haynes.
The BVI Asia Abroad Scholarship Program is now accepting applications for its third cohort, offering Virgin Islanders an incredible opportunity to pursue higher education in Asia. The Deputy Director of the BVI Hong Kong office shared insights into the program with Ron Grant in a recent interview.
The BVI Asia Abroad Scholarship Program, it's a very dynamic program. It was established in 2021, of course, between the BVI Hong Kong office and institutions here locally, such as the Ministry of Education. And it's really, I want to say, the brainchild of Dr. Ricardo Wheatley, who feels so passionate about this program and has really championed it over the years. And we have, of course, now had the first cohort last year.
Yes.
And very, very excited to say we have a second cohort that just went over to Asia in September. And of course, this program is a three-way partnership, BVI government, the private sector, and the partner universities in Asia, some of the elite institutions in Asia across about 5 countries and 10 institutions.
Beautiful.
And about 35 scholarship spaces each year.
She also emphasized the significance of public-private partnership in effectively executing the initiative.
It's extremely important. I think it's always good when you have that collaboration between public and private. Of course, the private sector knows what's required for the BVI labor force more than anybody else. And so we are really proud to have, particularly in areas like tourism, where we have the private sector really assisting us to really pull out the areas that we need to upskill in tourism to, I guess, beef up the tourism product. And so, for example, we have scholarships with the Macau Tourism University. And so now we're looking to add a piece where the private sector in the BVI can offer internships to their senior students to come to the BVI while they accept our students on scholarships. So that's an example of how it really works well.
She took the time to introduce the public to the second cohort of BVI students presently studying in Asia.
We have, I will say, 4 exceptionally dynamic students that just trekked across, I don't know, they traveled 30-something hours to get over to Asia, which says a lot in and of itself about their commitment. So we have Mr. Nathan Nibbs, and he's at the University of Macau, and he's taken on his bachelor's in finance. And we have also Miss Kezia Allen. She's our female candidate taking up the mantle for architecture, which we're really proud of, at the University of St. Joseph. And then we have Miss Deborah Smith, who's also at University of Macau, and she's taken on her bachelor's in accounting.
Okay.
I got that correct, accounting. So we have those 3 students on the BVI Asia Abroad program, and we have Miss Shamori Glasgow, who's a national scholar.
Additionally, she spoke about the exciting cultural experience students immerse themselves in that allows for a holistic and well-versed overall experience.
I think the cultural piece is exceptionally important in 2 ways. I think just for our students, it brings a completely new perspective. Asia is one of the areas with some of the largest modern booming economies globally. Technology, I like to say, Asia is already in the future. The things that I see in Asia, I've seen nowhere else. Sometimes I come back to the US and I'm like, okay, where am I now that I've been there? And so I think those are some of the things that the students really take away culturally, just to see the trends, the way the world is shifting, because a lot of people say the world is shifting to the east. And so I think the only way that you can get to really understand that is to be on the ground, immersed in the culture.
Interested individuals are encouraged to apply now and take advantage of this unique opportunity to expand their horizons and gain a world-class education. For more information and the full interview with Ms. Flax, visit all Too It For Media platforms. And viewers, that's it for today's news roundup. Be sure to follow us for daily news updates at 284media.com and on our WhatsApp channel, for which there is a QR code on your screen. Like us on Facebook at 284media and 284BVI on Instagram, X, formerly Twitter, and Threads. I'm Jaka Wooding, and I'm hoping you have an amazing weekend, and I'll see you again next week.